Mommy, and I made a previous video on how I make my own organic chicken feed that's soy and corn and wheat free. So, and a lot of you had questions about costs. So that's what this video is going to be about. I'm going to cover how much everything costs. But you can see here's all my feed. I have the barley all the way to the left, then we have the split peas, then the kelp, then the oats, and then the flax. And I don't have the price on there, but I do have it up on the poster here. So let's talk about the costs. I couldn't think of a way to make this easier for you than to actually write it all out or show you on a spreadsheet, but why not be out here with the chickens in the fresh air and do it, since I had to make feed anyway. So what I've done on the top there, okay, top left, I have the flax, and it shows how many pounds and then the cost per bag. Okay, so the flax would cost me $39.15 for a 25-pound bag. And then the kelp, peas, oats, and barley. All of these came from AzureStandard.com. So for those of you who are asking me that, let's see if I can get it closer for you. Then I have cost per pound. And then I broke it down, since I do my recipe for you in cups, I broke it down per 4 cups because I use this measuring cup that's 4 cups in the other video and show you that way. So, and also it's easier to show you because a 5-gallon bucket where I store mine holds about 80 cups of feed. So I did 70 cups, I broke it down into 70 cups so you guys could see my ratio here for a batch of feed that I would make. So what I've done, I've got how much 20 cups of peas costs, $5.55. 20 cups of oats cost $2.70. All the way down to a total of 70 cups costing $18.21. Okay, so let's break it down even further. That's 26 cents per cup or 69 cents per pound of feed. Okay, so if we come over here and we compare that to, I called my local Jones Feed and asked them how much their feed costs. Their conventional feed costs 33 cents a pound. Okay, and then their organic feed costs 64 cents per pound, but this was a while ago when I figured out these figures, and I can't remember. I know I asked them if it had corn, soy, and wheat. I believe it had all of those. Granted, they are organic, but those are cheaper grains. So you're paying 64 cents per pound for the cheaper grains, whereas I am paying 69 cents per pound for high-priced kelp and flax and peas. You see how much those are? And barley, oats are a cheap grain. Okay, so you can see the comparison where I'm only paying 5 cents more than the organic feed that you would get at the store. So, and then I also wanted to include what you'd pay from Azure, because you would probably get you definitely get better deals from buying online and in bulk like this. So their Rogue organic pellets are 58 cents a pound, and their Rogue organic crumbles are 63 cents per pound. Not whole grain like I have here either, so you've got to work that into the cost too. So there's a 63 cents per pound compared again to the 69 cents per pound. So what I did is I made a huge sacrifice, and I locked my chickens up for 2 weeks and 4 days, I believe it was. And I didn't let the poor little things out of their run. Now, they're used to having free reign of the garden. We let them out in the garden and they get the worms and the bugs, and so, and they also we have kale for them, and I usually grow fodder for them as well. And so I withheld all of that so that I could see exactly how many eggs I would get from this feed. So to answer questions like that, because a lot of people were really curious. So what I have, this is one of my feeders, okay? It says it's 7-pound hanging feeder. I measured it, and I was able to fit 18 cups in each feeder, okay? So that works out 26 cents per cup. It works out to $4.68 per feeder times 2, $9.36 for that 2 weeks and 4 days. So when I was keeping track of every egg I got, from Valentine's Day, February 14th to March 3rd, they laid 33 eggs. And so I took that 9.36 divided by the 33 eggs, and that works out to 28 cents per egg, or $3.36 per dozen. So compare that to what you would pay for a dozen organic eggs at the grocery store that are probably getting the corn, soy, and wheat. So, and I pay, it's been a while, but I believe it's about $4.59 or something at Trader Joe's and right around there at Whole Foods for a dozen of eggs. I haven't bought any for a while. Another thing to keep in mind about these dates is it wasn't very bright outside. It was enough sunlight every day. So this is the winter. This is when they don't lay very much. They have definitely, we're in the spring already, and they have definitely picked up their laying. I just don't want to do this again because I really like them to get all of the greens and bugs from the garden. But maybe I will. Maybe I'll wait until it's full-blown summer, and then I'll do this again and tell you how many eggs I get. So that's it. That's how much a dozen eggs in the winter costs from my chicken feed that I make. Another thing, when we did do this, when I was keeping track, also there was 4 or 5 days that we were getting a new roof. So I did notice a dip in their laying during that time too, because it's stressful for them, all that noise, not very far away from them. So there's the recipe for you again. You can change the ratio into smaller or bigger batches if you want to, but that's it. You know, they've done studies that organic hens that are able to free range and eat the bugs have higher vitamins, higher omegas, everything. So something to keep in mind when you're deciding whether you want to do organic feed, grow some fodder, what you're going to do. So I will be putting up a fodder video soon of how I grow my fodder, and look for that. So that's it. Hope I answered all your questions. Let me know if you have any more. See you next time.